Hello, it is Tuesday. I made a start this morning on Home Before Dark because this is literally due back tomorrow. So I'm going to try and finish this today. I have today off. I have actually the next 3 days off, which is amazing. And this has so far been a quick read. I'm already almost 100 pages in and I am enjoying it. I didn't know if I was going to be in the mood for this sort of book when I woke up this morning, but as soon as I started reading it, I found myself in the mood for it, which is great. I've said before that the reason I was interested in this book is because it's supposed to be quite similar to The Haunting of Hill House, and so far it definitely is. We have a woman who's in her 30s whose dad's just died, and she goes to her dad's will and finds out that she's inherited this house that they lived in when she was young, and they only lived there for a month. And her dad also wrote a book on this house about them living there, and it's basically a ghost story book that is very, very popular and is what her and her family is known for. And it's something she's a little bit resentful of. She doesn't like the book. She doesn't like being known for it, and she doesn't really remember her time at the house and believes that everything that occurs in the book is entirely fiction. So she's now just returned to this house because her dad never sold the house and she inherits it when her dad dies. And then we also have snippets of the book throughout the story, and we're slowly sort of getting the actual book that the dad wrote as we read as well. So it switches between the book and the book that's also past, I guess, like the past storyline, and present day with our main character Maggie uncovering things. It's fun. I'm liking it. I don't think I'm gonna like it as much as The Haunting of Hill House, because one of my favorite elements of The Haunting of Hill House is how family related it is and how we have all the siblings. And in here she's an only child that we're following, and then we have her mother who is divorced from the father who's just gone off, and the dad's dead. So there's not going to be that family element that I adored in Haunting of Hill House. But I think the ghost vibes and the mystery vibes are definitely here, and I'm excited to see how they all unfold. So this is definitely going to be my focus for today. Actually, I should see if I could renew some of my library books, because I have some others I did want to read and I just like haven't read them. So let me have a look. Oh yes, okay, I can renew some books. These are the other ones that I just renewed. I'm not going to renew Home Before Dark because I'm pretty positive I can try and finish it today and then return it to the library. But I have The Bird King, which is like a historical fantasy book, I believe. I haven't heard too much about it, but it caught my attention at the library and it just sounds really magical. And the magic in here is to do with maps. So the character can make maps of places he's never seen, I don't know, and like shape reality or something. It just sounds really intriguing. Can you see that, or is it like being difficult? Yeah, so definitely want to try and start that. And then I also have Not That Bad, which I may start today actually, because it's a collection of like essays, so maybe I'll read one essay a day. I've been meaning to do that. I've just put it off reading it, but I don't think it's going to take me that long to read. It might just be more the content I have to take a break from, so I want to kind of spread it out. And then the last book, which I'm not going to read for this vlog, but I'll show you it anyway because I just renewed it, is Sorryland. Now I'm reading this because I did do a video in December where I read all the books that were nominated for the Goodreads Choice Awards for Fantasy, and I only have like 4 books left to read. I've just kind of taken a little bit of break from filming it. I didn't mean to take this long of a break, but it happened. And this is one of the last books remaining that I need to read for that vlog, so I got it out from the library. I'm going to read it for that video, which I'm going to focus on after I finish my next theme vlog, which I'm almost finished. I'm trying to learn to plan and spread out my videos a little bit more. There's been a few times recently where I've had a lot of time in the week to film and edit and get videos done, and I've uploaded 3 videos in 1 week, and then the next week I haven't uploaded anything. So I want to try and like spread it out evenly more, so if I get like 3 videos done this week, then I'll save 1 for next week. So that's the plan. I need to film today. I need to film my December wrap up. We're not even talking about the fact that it's so late. It is the end of February, I know. I've basically just been avoiding filming that video because it is going to be so long. I read over 20 books in December, and there was a part of me that was putting off filming that video, A, because I knew how long it was going to be, but B, because I read a lot of the Goodreads Choice Awards books in that video, and my original hope was to have that vlog for the Goodreads books out in January, which obviously did not happen, and so the December wrap up kept getting pushed back and delayed, but now I just need to do it because it's getting ridiculous. So that's my mission for today, and then I'm going to try and get that up in the next few days, hopefully. So a lot of like booktube stuff I'm keen to work on this week, and obviously also read. And today is a very important day. It's Archie's 15th birthday. Let me get him. Hang on. Archie, here he is. 15 today. Aww. You're 15 today. 15. It's not allowed. I'm all emotional. Okay, you can go back to your nap. Thank you. But yeah, it's his birthday. And we're just gonna hang out. Late Wednesday night, it's 11:30 and yeah, I've been listening to Miley Cyrus today. It was one of those days. But I have a couple of updates. I did finish Home Before Dark, which I've already returned from the library, so I don't have the physical copy with me. Like, I did like it, but not as much as I was hoping. Or I think I wanted to be scared. Like, there was no point in the story I was scared or thrilled. I was entertained, but I was never scared. And I really wanted to get goosebumps and be scared of what was happening, but I never was. And I don't know if it's because I'm not the sort of person who gets scared from books. You know, I feel like scary movies and scary books can be two very different things. I think in movies in particular, like the sounds and just scenery and all of that adds to the atmosphere that makes me really scared and fearful, whereas in books, it's obviously a different medium. I don't know if I get scared from books. I'm giving it 3 stars. I just feel like I'm such a poor judge of this book, and I don't have anything I feel of real value to say because it's still such a new genre to me that I feel like I'm just learning, you know what I mean? I'm learning the genre, I'm learning what I like and what I don't like, and just common things in the genre and all of that I don't know what to say to you. But when it comes to like something like fantasy, because I've read so much of that genre, I feel like that's my area. I know what works, what doesn't for me, and I know what to talk about, whereas here I feel a little lost. So I just kind of gave it 3 stars, honestly, because I was unsure. Like, I didn't hate it, I didn't love it. I wanted to be scared, and I didn't get scared, so I just gave it 3 stars. But it was interesting. Like, the story was interesting, and I did like the 2 sort of POVs we had, and how it switched between the book narrative that was in the story and then also like the present story. And when I returned that to the library, I also grabbed a couple of books. So I had a book on hold to pick up, which is The Book of Magic by Alice Hoffman, which is a book I'm going to be reading for my Goodreads vlog. So that will be a book I read fairly soon, honestly, because I need to get that vlog done. And I also grabbed Winterkeep. No, I made that up. This is called A Winter's Promise. I'm sorry. Winterkeep's another book that I need to read. This one, I've seen a lot of good things about it. I think it's translated from French, and it is a middle grade series, or maybe it's YA. A mix of a misfit and misunderstood genius, Ophelia possesses 2 special gifts: the ability to read past of objects and to travel through mirrors. That is so cool. It's compared to a lot of the stories I loved growing up, like a lot of the middle grade stories, and I know my friend Katie really enjoys the series, and I've seen good things about it. I feel like mostly good things. Not a lot of things, but good things. So I've always been intrigued. I did start an audiobook while I was doing all my thingamabobs. What did I start? What is it called? I got an audiobook that I've had on my app for ages, because it's one of those books I downloaded from the Audible Plus catalogue. It's this one. It's called The Stand-In. And yeah, at the moment it is free on Audible if you're a member, because it's part of the Audible Plus. It's essentially one of those Princess and Pauper stories. So we have a poor girl who ends up switching lives with the rich girl, and I love that trope. It's such a nostalgic trope. So many shows and movies I watched growing up had that trope, and I love it. I think it's so fun. It's so chaotic. I feel like this is the most unflattering angle. I should change. Hang on. We're gonna rearrange this. Oh, is this better? Oh, you can't even see me. That's no better. Hang on, I need something. Oh, hang on, I'll use my new library books. That's a little bit better, I think. Or maybe I'll move you away. I don't even know what I was going to say, but I repositioned you. I haven't started another physical book because I honestly just haven't had time, and I've been finishing a book for another vlog. But I did start editing my wrap-up, which had an hour and a half of footage. I knew it was going to be a long one. Like, it was torture to film. I lost my voice by the end of filming it, but now I just gotta edit it, which I should be able to get done tomorrow. So tomorrow's my last day off, which is sad. I could use like the rest of the week off, to be honest, but I'm going to have a productive day tomorrow. Yeah, I think that's actually all I had to update you on. Repositioning that camera was so pointless. I'm gonna go now and watch the latest episodes of Rookie Cops, which is a K-drama I'm currently watching and I'm really enjoying. It's really cute. It's like a rom-com set at a police academy, so we're just following like all these college students who are training to be in the police force, and yeah, there's like shenanigans that they get up to, and romances are starting to develop we're up to, which is fun, and it's just really cute, lighthearted, and exactly the sort of comfort watch I need at the moment. So I'm gonna go watch the latest episodes because they just came out today. Good night. it is late Thursday night now. It's 10:30. I've been editing my wrap up like all day today and I still haven't finished. I was hoping and I thought, which was too ambitious of a thought honestly, that I could get it done and upload it today. It's not gonna happen. I've gotten to the point where I'm sick of this. I love editing, okay? Editing is definitely one of my favorite things about making videos and getting like creative that way. But oh my god, I get so sick of myself. And I'm at that point. So I'm gonna just turn it into tonight because this wrap up's gonna be long. Like the end result is going to be long. I had so much footage. I've narrowed it down to 55 minutes. I'm hoping I can cut off another 5, so it's still going to be a really long video. It's going to take ages to export and upload, so I'm just going to turn it in tonight. Hopefully finish it after work tomorrow, if not Saturday morning. We'll see. I wanted to get it done so I didn't have to worry about it tomorrow, but I'm tired. Anyway, reading update. I have been listening to more of The Stand-In throughout today and I only have a couple hours left of that and I'm really enjoying this. It's still just really fun. I will say there are quite a few serious conversations happening throughout it, especially the beginning. And the introduction of the story is actually quite heavy. There's a few instances in the main character's workplace where she has a male character who is in a higher position to her and is trying to make advances towards her. So he's being really sexually inappropriate and harassing her, and then she gets fired. And it also discusses like racism and microaggressions, particularly microaggressions towards biracial people. So I like that it has this more serious side to it. I will say I do hope we come back to the whole sexual harassment at work. I don't know if we will because it just sort of happened and then she's been fired and that was kind of it, and it's sort of been brought up but we haven't had it go anywhere else. And I'm honestly just pissed off on behalf of the main character that dick got away with it, you know? I want something to come out of it and I want that guy to pay for what he did, sort of thing. I don't know if it just sort of showed like this is something that happens, and I don't know. I hope it's not that case because I would sort of like a little bit more, but if it is, it is. There is a little bit of a romance happening. Nothing's happened yet. This girl's just very seriously crushing on this guy, basically someone who's helping her pretend to be this celebrity is another celebrity who's a dude, and he's, yeah, it's like she's been crushing on him very hard and they have quite good chemistry, and I'm enjoying it. It's fun. Been in the mood today to start a fantasy, and it's, you know, starting to itch away at me that I really want to start a new fantasy book. So I was looking at my shelves and this was calling to me. This is The Wolf of Iron Yarrow. I've put this on quite a few TBRs, I believe, and I think at one stage it was going to be in a vlog I had an idea for. I honestly don't remember what vlog it was supposed to be in, but I've never gotten around to it. So I think I'm going to start this tonight. I don't know much. I just know that we have a MILF character. Yes, look at the pretty map. If you hear any weird sounds, it's Archie cleaning himself. Archie! Archie! Say hello. Thank you. Alrighty. Let's tuck in. It's been a little while, just a couple of days. I been so occupied with work, I haven't had the time to sit down to talk, or really the energy to. Like, I've had the time, I guess, just not the energy. So I'm gonna wrap up this vlog here. I did end up finishing The Stand-In, which we need to talk about first because I really enjoyed this. I ended up giving it 4 stars. It may be a 3.75. I'm trying not to overthink my ratings. I keep going into a rating crisis and then overthinking the whole book and just trying to talk down how much I enjoy it. I don't know, it's just so silly, but I keep doing that and I'm trying not to. But I really enjoyed this. It's such a fun story. Like, I think if you hear the premise of this, normal girl switching places with a celebrity who looks exactly like her, it's exactly what you're gonna get. It continued on with its more serious discussions. There was a lot of discussion as well about mental health, which I really appreciated. It was just so fun. It was so fun, delightful. I would love a movie version of this to watch. There was a cute romance as well, which was fairly slow burn, to be honest. It didn't happen till the very end, the romance. I will say I wasn't a fan of like the final third act conflict that went down. It was just a miscommunication trope, and I felt like up until that point the main character, all the main characters honestly, had done a really good job at communicating with one another and making things clear, and then we had this one circumstance where there was a misunderstanding and it just threw all that out the window and caused conflict, and I wasn't the biggest fan of that. But I mean, overall, I really enjoyed this book. If you have Audible and you're able to get access to this, definitely recommend listening to the audiobook. I really like this narrator, and I went to go see if this narrator has more books she's narrated, but she doesn't really, just a couple of short story collections, which I have no interest in. I hope this narrator ends up narrating more books because I really enjoyed her. And in my last clip, you saw I made a start on The Wolf of Oren, which I don't know how I feel about yet. I'm 50 pages in and I don't know what I think. It's very political, which I am liking, but I don't know if the writing's my thing. I'm gonna read more though within the coming week, and that's it. If you've made it this far, leave me a cloud emoji. I don't know why I want the cloud emoji, but that is the vibe I'm feeling today, so we're gonna go with that. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you're enjoying whatever you're currently reading, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye!